Right now at 6, several people hurt after a crash that shut down part of a busy East Charlotte road. We'll bring you what we know tonight. Plus, raising awareness and providing a source of hope. How an event in Charlotte is aiming to show those struggling with addiction that help is out there. And one player returns while another will sit out to start the season. Tonight, the latest news around the Panthers and how it impacts a promising roster.
News that impacts you. You're watching WCNC Charlotte News at 6.
But first, we begin tonight with new information out of East Charlotte, where 6 people were hurt and are recovering after a crash. Thanks for joining us. I'm Miles Harris. Now, that crash happened this afternoon on East Independence Boulevard near Creffield Drive. And of those 6 victims, medic tells us that one of them is dealing with life-threatening injuries. Now, the others are expected to be okay. Also tonight, an investigation is underway in Salisbury after police found someone dead inside a home early this morning. Officers responding to a home invasion along Clomac Road around 2 a.m. Now, that's where they found 24-year-old Jabril Russell shot and killed. Still no word tonight on whether police have identified a suspect and will pass along any new information that we're able to learn. Now, a person is okay tonight thanks to fire crews in Huntersville performing a daring rescue to get them out of a burning home. Take a look at this video here from Huntersville Fire showing the rescue as it happened. Now, crews were called to the mobile home on Rocky Ford Club Road near East Field Road. Meanwhile, we're also learning more about a huge fire at a manufacturing facility in Rowan County. Now, viewers in the town of Cleveland sending us these photos showing smoke billowing from this truck plant on Statesville Boulevard. Now, it appears to be the same place where another fire broke out at that exact location back in 2023. Now, investigators have yet to reveal the cause of that fire or whether anyone was hurt. Now, tonight, families and advocates are coming together to support a fight against addiction. Now, it's all part of that International Overdose Awareness Day, a global campaign to end overdoses. WCNC Charlotte's Jesse Pierre is live right now outside of Uptown, where that event kicked off just about an hour ago, where there's music, resources, and a strong message tonight. Jesse.
Yes, you know, the theme for the entire event tonight is centered on recovery and that life is possible beyond addiction. Live outside of Uptown, Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.
Thank you for that, Jesse. Now, tonight, the Charlotte community continues to mourn the loss of the woman stabbed to death on the light rail in South End earlier this month. She'll be one of several people honored in a candlelight vigil tomorrow evening. Now, that vigil is set to be held at the East-West Boulevard light rail station, and that's near where 23-year-old Irina Zaruska was killed. Now, DeCarlos Brown, the man accused in the deadly stabbing, faced the judge yesterday where he was denied bail. Now, the vigil will also honor other victims of violent crime, along with this man, 18-year-old Aleki Langi. Now, he was riding his bike on Beatties Ford Road back in May. Now, for updates on all of the stories that we just told you about so far, be sure to download the WCNC Charlotte mobile app and turn news alerts on. You'll be notified when we receive any of that new information. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's forecast, starting with a live look outside of our Dallas Tower Cam. Brittany, we've had some luck today with the weather, and how long can we keep that up for today?
Really the rest of the weekend, Miles. There's a small chance for a 20% chance of rain tomorrow, but again, 20% Labor Day weekend in Charlotte, that's hard to come across. So we are going to certainly enjoy it. In fact, we actually got lucky Memorial Day weekend as well. So far, 2025 has been pretty good for us weather-wise.
Thank you, Brittany. Now, Labor Day weekend is in full swing with the weather driving lots of people to local lakes. Now, North Carolina officials, they're warning everyone to celebrate safety. The State Wildlife Commission says that 5 people have died from boat accidents this year alone. Patrol sergeants will be in the water all weekend long, keeping an eye out for any safety issues. Now, among them, boaters speeding throughout weight zones or even boating under the influence, which can also be met with some serious consequences, like jail time, fines, or suspension of boating privileges. Now, this Labor Day weekend also was an opportunity to help those recovering from Hurricane Helene. The Stride Foundation, a nonprofit founded entirely by 3 weddings and high schoolers, hosting the Carolina Comeback 5K today at McAlpine Park. Now, the race benefiting school communities in Buncombe County, which still face challenges brought on by the storm nearly a year ago. And the teens who organized today's race say that they want to make sure that students across the state can still have a memorable school experience.
After all the damage that Hurricane Helene did to the schools in western North Carolina, we felt obligated to help. The school system here has given us so many opportunities and made such a big impact on us. We wanted to make sure that all students in our community would have the opportunity that we did. So it meant a lot for us to come out and hopefully speed up the process in rebuilding schools and give everyone the education that they deserve.
Now, the 3 students created the nonprofit earlier this year, and they say they do plan many more events in the future that combine their passions for running and community service. Now, the college football season, it's underway with some pretty big games this weekend. And speaking of big games, UNC Charlotte will host Bill Belichick's Tar Heels a week from today. And fans can expect a big name to perform before kickoff. Country music star and Charlotte alum Chris Lane will perform a special pregame show at Jerry Richardson Stadium. Now, Lane is not known for only his music. He was also a standout basketball player for the 49ers. Lane will take the stage at 5 p.m. Next Saturday at 7 o'clock before a kickoff. And a big headline today for the Carolina Panthers. The team announcing that they're bringing back Hunter Renfrow. Now, the news coming just days after the team revealed that he had not made the original 53-man roster. Now, the former Clemson Tiger will now play for the Panthers this season after all. Now, this comes on the heels of a big injury in the receiving room. Sports director Nick Carboni will tell us more about that in the later half hour of the show. Now, still ahead tonight, a local festival giving fans a new opportunity to celebrate a genre of music growing more popular by the day. Plus, an eye-popping jackpot. Why the Powerball's grand prize is making history and when you'll have another chance at winning it. That's all coming up after the break.